Smooth operator.
Smooth operator.
Operator.
So many freaking memories coming out of there. But hey, welcome back. After some technical difficulties again, we can start the race again. It's already being its best. Nevertheless, we are back for the next 3-hour stint again. And what should I say? One driver less. We had someone special who forgot to... yeah. Seems like he forgot he has to race. But you know, it's not my fault, and when the team tries to get a reserve driver who didn't know that he's got to race, it happens. It happens, you know. It's not such a big of a problem. I hope that the sound alerts are all working, because if not, shit. But I guess they are working. They should be working. Great. We are back, and no matter what, this is our current racetrack. We have Alex Javi, Top Racer, Charles, PG, Top Hacker, some type of a football club, Kozix, Mr. Hex, Helvig, Wendelmeier, Just So Godly, Shiro, and Osagashek. All of these drivers are lining in to get themselves racing. And as we know, we have to give them the best possible atmosphere. Some type of football club. I'm sorry, the name was too complicated to spell, so just had to think of a good way to spell it. Race start is on the way. And there we go. Shabby leads the field away. Peachy had a great start. Already in P3, next to Top Racer. Jesus Christ, leave each other room. We don't want any damage in the beginning of now. Charles looking for an inside maneuver. And there goes a car! Kozix just went completely off track. That was some kind of meme potential going off track. But he keeps the car going. Helbig already in P5. This guy is flying. Let us see, is there anyone got any damage? Xavi, no. Top Racer, no. PG, no. Charles, no. Helbig, no as well. Just So Godly. P6 with that forward on medium. This guy is seriously matching his name. Topica on softs and the Mercedes. Hex in the Corvette has got damage. Windelmeier P9 with softs in the Jaguar. Yeah, he's got a penalty. Kozix, ooh, he's got also damage at the rear. Shiro also has got a penalty. And Osagashank, he seems to be fine. So if you say that Kozix got punted, seems to be that it has been Mr. Hex, because he's got damage at the front. He has got damage at the rear. If you connect one another, this might be... This might be not good for children. Happens. By the way, Maple, very nice stint you drove over the last 3 hours. My respect. Let me see if we can find anything going on here. Doesn't look like that. I'm just happy that I grabbed myself some stuff. Mustang behind got killed? Yeah, whatever. I didn't see that. I've been already sitting here for... I'm sitting here since 12 AM from the last day. Leave me alone. If there's any mistake I do, leave me alone. Has anyone got the action clipped where Kha'Zix just flew? Wait, has he pitted? No, Shiro gained himself a 3-second penalty on the entry of the pit lap, and he might gain himself another 3-second penalty. Unfortunate for Shiro. Unfortunate. It's very unlucky. We have 2 hours and 52 minutes left for this stint, so we haven't even passed the 10-minute line. Interesting. Like that was how with a defending AMG. The thing is that they only had the inside line to send you on the outside line, because on the outside with that less grip there's just no way around, and that's pretty much it. And he did it very good. He didn't have any tires left at the end, but that was some great battling between you two. We really enjoyed that one. Just in case if there's any driver who wants to join me in the commentary box, just let me know. I will let you in if you bring me some snacks or so. Could be good for both of us, because you can snack something, I can snack something as well. And then, yeah, it would work. What's going to be interesting is to see where the drivers end up now. Especially Charles, who was driving the first stint and now tries to get ahead of Top Racer into a right, left, right combination after the Camel Straight. Sets himself past, goes into P2, and now might be and try to chase down Xavi as well. Top Racer may be trying to find himself. It's his first stint of the day. Let's see where he will end up at the end of the stint, because Top Racer is always a driver you have to count with, because he is fast indeed. Peachy right behind him in the Porsche, now trying to do and gain some time again. Herbig, he is trying to close in, same as Topeka. So it seems like we are building a group of 6 people at the front. Just so Godly in the Ford GT with the mediums on. He knows how to place that car on track. But just to be honest, that looks so cool. Wendelmeier right behind him in the Jaguar. Mr. Hex still having damage in the Corvette. Ostergeschenk currently sitting in P10. My favorite team in the McLaren. Currently in P11. Very unlucky start. Same as Kha'Zix. And Shiro, who also had a very unlucky start, currently in P13. And look at that, Charles setting in the fastest lap with a 2:15.496. He is on a mission. We've got battles right behind here. Mr. Hex against Wendelmeier. And also against Just So Godly, who says, you know what, I'm taking the inside line because I've got so much top speed that I don't care how much you get out of the corner, I will still pull away. A little bit of touching the wall there. And Mr. Hex is trying to get somehow past this old Ford GT, but this thing is a medium and the Corvette is in a slipstream and he still pulls away. There are tactics being played. Godly. Helbig closing in on Peachy. Helbig also the one that designed this livery for his team. Very solid job. So he now sticks behind and Peachy loses to Top Racer. A lot of space. So Helbig might try stay behind for the first couple of minutes to see where he himself will end up. Maybe he will go and try to go past. Let's see. Topica right behind him. He is going to watch as well. Same as Wendelmeier, who just overtook Mr. Hex and just so godly lost 3 positions. Wendelmeier, Mr. Hex and Ostergeschenk. And Ostergeschenk now goes for the outside line in this double right-hander against Mr. Hex, who has got still damage at the front. Now loses its grip and goes off track into Blanchimont and comes back on track without any hesitation. But Ostergeschenk manages to pull away, go ahead. And that is promising. Started from the last place. Mr. Hex looking very deep into the corner. Ostergeschenk sets in a 220.106 and now is going to try and catch Wendelmeier ahead of him. Let's see what the McLaren from KWE does. To 17.493, which is a pretty good lap in the beginning. Let's see which lap time he sets in now. Thinking of a 16. Yeah, to 16.318. Beautiful sound of the McLaren. And he is going to try and catch the field ahead of him as fast as possible. Same as Kozix, who now sets in a 220.588 and Shiro a 218.347. He in a Mustang is going to have so much speed on the straights. Just needs to be careful on the tire management, because as we know, the Mustang really eats off these tires. Xavi is improving his lap times. He's getting into the rhythm. Last lap was a 2 minute 15 seconds .551. Currently even going for the personal best and the fastest lap overall for this stint only, because the fastest lap we have seen so far was a 2 minute 13 seconds .906 set by Crowhawk. And let's see where Xavi will end up. He is closing in on the fastest lap, but Charles is also closing in, manages to even improve his fastest lap with a 2:15.349, 1/10 quicker than he set the lap 2 laps before. Consistent 2:15s in the middle, which is very good. Same as RX Xavi. Those two are gonna battle over the race. But Xavi has got a little bit better fuel management. And Top Racer right behind them, also setting in mid 2:15s. So he will also join in into this battle, already setting up 1/10 faster to his personal best. So that is going to be interesting. Helbig, a second per lap slower, which isn't kind of a big deal. Just needs to keep the car on track. And try to defend Topica, who goes for the inside line. Very aggressive maneuver, but he keeps it fair and goes ahead. Helbig now needs to be concentrated and try to stick with Topica. Same as Peachy, who has dropped down to P6 after that hilarious start from P4 to P2 and now back to P6. I don't think that this is what PG wants to see from himself. Behind him, after 7 laps, 15 seconds, Mendelmeyer in the Jaguar for Gran Turismo Alliance. Fastest lap currently at 2 minute 18.669. Let's see where he ends up. Ostergeschenk, first stint of the day, has to deal with a lot of back snapping, but faster middle sector, a little bit more than 2/10. This is going to be interesting. Right behind him, Mr. Hex still driving with damage in the Corvette. He should try and turn his traction control off. Just Godly lapping nearly similar lap times with a 2 minute 19.596. Now sets in a 2:21. But look at this car. Classic, fast, very nice engine sound. Also good looking. Also a very nice livery. Let's see, Charles again setting in a new fastest lap. A 2 minute 15.267. Top racer lapping the same lap time as before. And Chavez seems to lose a little bit on Charles, but has got better fuel management. Question to all of you. How do you think was the race so far? I know we had some time management issues. But to be honest, we did not have any influence on these occasions because everything was planned, structured well and organized. There were other problems that didn't end up in the way we wanted. But I think so far, even though we had 2 times the problem now that we had some delays, I think the event so far is very, very good in all directions. With the way of the people driving, the actions we see on track, not only due to the driving, but also due to the weather. Top racer setting in at 2:15.149. So he is also coming back into the race. And something purple. Welcome to the Digital Endurance Series. Thank you for the follow. Hello, hello, hello. What are you doing here? I'm just trying to entertain you guys for the next 3 hours. Don't blame me if I say anything, but you know. Wonderful graphic. Wonderful. Hey, I like the idea of this. This is cool. That makes me happy. If you like that, enjoy it. By the way, it's time for you to hold up to vote again for the greatest livery of the day. Can choose between 14 cars. Have fun with that. I will show you all cars later on again. How long do these races go for? So this right now is a 24-hour race where we have 7 stints going on, and between these 7 stints, which last 7 hours, we have we have a 30-minute break. And in these 30 minutes, the new lobby opens up. Drivers change are being made. Everyone can quickly go to the toilet or do something. And for all the others, it's also the possibility to change maybe something if you try and you know, try and get maybe something done. All of this is possible. I can... wait, no, that's the wrong one. But normally we have maybe even 90 hour, okay. A 90-hour race would be freaking hilarious. A 90-minute stints, let's say we have a 6-hour race and we split the stints for 90 minutes. Every driver gets to drive 3 hours, split it into 90 minutes. There's also the possibility that we drive maybe only 1-hour stints, maybe 2-hour stints, or like in this example 3-hour stints. And yeah, we have 14 different cars on the track. For every team there's a car and a driver. This is not the actual list. There have been some changes during this, but wait, no, this is the actual list. I'm sorry. You can see a lot of different cars, a lot of different names, a lot of different teams numbers, and all the drivers that are competing in today's race. And yeah, Xavi is currently able to keep the distance a little longer to Charles, who also has Top Racer sitting in the back, also managing fast lap times now, and he is closing in, now setting a 12.9 from Charles. Top Racer manages to lap 1/10 quicker, while Xavi goes for the same pace as Charles does. Top Racer sets a 2:16.9, which is 1 second slower. Helbig around about the same pace, same as Peachy. Vandelmeyer seems to be the best of the rest, currently sitting in P7 with the Jaguars. Just So Goldley still in his Ford GT with the mediums, lapping somewhat about 220s plus minus 1 second. Right behind him, Mr. Hex with unbelievable tire usage. But he still closes in, and with damage I think there is another issue that he has to solve. Olsageshank had a mistake in his last lap. Before that he set in his personal best with a 2:18.498, which is a pretty good lap. KWH in their duo right behind him, about 7 seconds or 10 seconds. And Kozix even has got a time penalty. Probably cutted the bus stop chicane a little bit too much, which led him into this situation. And in P13, Shiro in the Ford Mustang, driving for the Golden Pineapple, which also is a good price. You have to love the Golden Pineapple. And the other car that is currently not on track was the Alfa Romeo from RRC, which had to stay in the pits due to technical issues. Translated is they had lobby issues and driver issues and blah, but they had technical issues, are trying to repair it, and are now falling back a lot. And may only enter back again in somewhat about 2 or even 3 hours. Charles is closing in. Last lap was 3/10 quicker than Top Racer and Chavez. I guess Charles is hungry for that first place. Oh boy. That's a lot of pressure he's building up on me. Because I'm driving the next stint and I am tired as hell. You didn't even answer my question. I asked all of you how do you like the event so far and nobody answered. Nobody. Except for something purple who just joined in. See? That's a good one. Something purple, are you racing yourself or is it just scrolling through Twitch and maybe see what's going on and you were like, oh, there's something going on, let's check. By the way, I really hope you can hear this because this one is for you. Let me just... Oh god. Wonderful. Don't worry kids. It's a non-alcoholic drink. No, sir, I'm just watching. I saw the name of the channel and was like, ooh, what's this? You don't need to call me sir. Everything is fine. By the way, love the matchup of your name, something purple to the purple colored name. If you understand what I mean. Such a big knowledge explosion. My name is something purple and my name is colored in purple. Oh boy, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, in Germany it's 5 o'clock in the morning. In England I think it's 4 o'clock. And 8 PM here. So wait, you're from America? Man, you should get to sleep. You should rest yourself, it's weekend. I live in British Columbia in Canada. Ooh! That is cool. So, hello from the other side. Jesus, I need to stop. The stream is losing in quality, and it's all because of me. Hello from the other side. I have a question about a series. Go for it. Go for it. Let me just... This one. Do drivers pick whatever car they want, or are they kind of like assigned a car? That's a good question because you have two different options. So to explain it, we have... Ooh, Wendelmeier already has been in the pits. That is an early pit stop. That is a very early pit stop. So to answer your question, we have two different series that we are offering. One is a mixture of WEC IMSA, which is a multi-class series. Where we have a hypercar, which is from Gran Turismo. We chose the Toyota GR3 hypercar, and we have some limited GT3 cars. An example, the Porsche, BMW M6, the Aston Martin Vantage V12, the Mercedes-Benz, the GT3 2026 version, not 26, 2016 version. I think the McLaren 650 is also allowed. The Lexus and hold on, the Ferrari, the Lamborghini. Is there any other car allowed? Aston Martin. Okay, another pit stops. Ostergeschenk, Mr. Hex and Helwig are going in as well. Peachy has got damage on the front left, which is very unfortunate. And those three are catching away, Javi, Charles and Top Racer. So they are gonna fight it out for the first place. I don't know, but we have a little amount of GT3 cars able to, or can be chosen in the series. And once you pick your cars, you are restricted to them throughout the whole season. A season lasts for the whole year. We have 12 events for 12 months, one event per month. And the first race we had was a 12-hour race in Mount Panorama, followed by a 6-hour race in Monza, and now we have the 24-hour race in Spa. And the thing is that you as a driver are not restricted to a car, but the team is. Once you register a car, let's say, by the way, Charles went into the box. Let's say Team DLL registers. Why can't I go to Charles? Let's say Team DLL registers this Mercedes with the number 405, and they have to stay with it. And let's say you, myself, and Donald Duck want to drive the car or get picked by the team manager to race in the car for the next event. And the next WEC IMSA event would be an 8-hour race on the Nürburgring in April next month. We will then have to drive the Mercedes for this race, but for the next race, which I think is Watkins Glen, 8 hours if I'm not wrong, there is a different rule, which means that the cars which have been picked stay, but drivers can change within the cars the team has picked. So let's say we can even register 6 cars. Every second car we register additionally, one of the cars has to be in the hypercar class. So if we say Team DLL registers 2 cars, they have to register 1 GT3 team and 1 hypercar team, so that it's a even multi-class race, that we have some cars from that class, from the hypercars, and that we have some cars from the GT3 class, which ends up in the multi-class idea. And then we have our GT3 class, in which we are racing now, and which is the series you see. Completely GT3 cars. You can choose whatever car you want from the game, which is within the BOP, so balance of power lines, and these are the only cars you can drive. In this series you are not restricted to one, because there is so much car variety and possibility to drive different cars, like Just Godly or RRC took this Ford GT, Team DLL took one of 3 cars. One is this Mercedes-Benz, we have a Porsche from Eric's, we have another Mercedes-Benz from Feel Good Racing, we have a McLaren 650S from RRC, we have a Mazda Vision from Eric's, we have a Ford Mustang from Team DLL, we have a Chevrolet Corvette from Eric's, we have another Mazda Vision for Team DLL, we have a Jaguar F-Type for KWE, We have also a McLaren for KWE, another Jaguar for Gran Turismo Alliance. We have a Nissan GTR, the 2013 model for GTF, and a Alfa Romeo for RRC, which aren't racing for this stint because they had technical issues. But you only see 2 cars from either a brand or a model. And this series has the rule that a brand itself can only... Wait, we have to see this battle between RX Xavi and Top Racer. Look at the tire management difference between Top Racer and Xavi. That is pure class management. We are in lap 16 and he hasn't used half of his tire on the right front right side, which is purely amazing. Xavi goes into the pits and Top Racer stays out, and that is, I think that is the biggest strength that Top Racer has. He stays out and uses everything he has to the maximum. Topica also used everything he has got on his tires and will also pit this lap, while Xavi nearly used everything he had and also it got into the pits. Yeah, but in this series, every brand is only able to give 2 cars from their brand. So let's say we have 2 different Mazdas. We have a Mazda RX Vision and we have a Mazda Atenza, both in the Group 3 class. Either both or 1 car each model can be given out. There is a rule that one team, let's say Team DLL, is only able to pick 1 car from 1 brand. If a brand has multiple models, they have the option to choose one of the models from this brand. But if they register another team, they are not able to choose a car from the same brand again. They have to pick another brand. And let's say Team DLL picks this Mercedes. FGR is able to pick the same Mercedes as well. And all the other teams are not able to pick a Mercedes because the 2 cars from the brand that could have entered are already given. So there is no option to choose any of them. Same for the McLaren. McLaren has this model, the 650S, and a McLaren BMW F1 variation model whatsoever. We have 2 McLarens on track, which means no other McLaren, no matter what model, can be given out to any team. This provides the fact that we have many different cars on track, such as the Ford Mustang, Mazda RX Vision, Chevrolet Corvette, Jaguar F-Type, McLaren, another Jaguar, Porsche, Nissan, Mercedes, Ford. See? We have 2 Fords, a Mustang and a Ford GT, and no other Ford can be chosen. Another Mazda. We saw another Mazda by Team DLL. No other team can pick a Mazda. We have 2 Mercedes, Team DLL and Feel Good Racing. No other team can pick a Mercedes. And that's another big technical issue. KWE has retired from the stint. Jesus Christ, and we haven't even reached the 1 hour mark yet. That is going to be interesting. Oh my god. So they went out before 40 minutes. Disconnect. Scheiße. Hold up, just need to know something. Who do I send it to? To him. The DLL Mazda looks really quick. Yeah. I also like the livery as well. I can also show it to you in a more closer way. The Mazda has been improving in the lap times well, but had to get rid of his time penalty, same as Mr. Hags. Wow, they are battling indeed. Mr. Gisheng now has to be cautious because he might get a penalty if he goes off track. But he overtakes Mr. Hags, stays ahead, and now he has to be cautious because Mr. Hags might get him on the acceleration out of the bus stop, which he is not. But look, I can also give you this perspective out of the cockpit. And I tell you, the system that we have is really, really nice, but it affords a lot of people that work in the back, not only as a steward to maybe decide some difficult racing situations, but also to manage maybe as a timekeeper, to work the endurance racing up because you want to know where your team stands in the actual grid coming out of a stint. Because let's say Mr. Hex and he might battle, same as Kozix. Let's say Kozix now finishes, well, he attacks on the inside, very nice, leading into Wendelmeier. Xavi sets in the fastest lap with a 2:14.878. Yeah, let's say Kozix ends up at the end. Let's say the race ends this lap. He has got 1 minute and 15 seconds of a gap to Charles. Did I miss something? 14.9 as well. Wait, Xavi pitted in lap 16. That matches. Charles is flying right now. Same as Xavi. Top racer comes out of the pits. Into P3 again. Whatever. Let's take a simpler example. Let's say Charles finishes this race, this lap, and has a gap of 2.2 seconds to Xavi. This means that maybe Charles won the stint because he was the fastest car overall in the stint, but you never know what happened before. It could be that maybe Charles, his team, didn't even impress a little bit at the stints before. Maybe they always finished last, or let's say that Ariks have been driving 2 minute 13 seconds and some other numbers, and have been lapping way faster and didn't even win the last stint. In the end, you want to know where your car actually ends up in the endurance race because you have no fluent driver changes. So you need a lot of timekeepers to remember where somebody finished at the end of a stint, to in the end have a whole classement and a whole result over the whole 24 hours, not only over the 7 races we drove in those 24 hours. Stop using his indicators to confuse everyone. I mean, is that something new? Maybe he's using motion control on his controller and just pressed the wrong button. Like Jensen button. Oh my god, I just hoped I wouldn't say that, but I did it. Man. I feel so incredibly tired. Oh. Jesus Christ. By the way, something purple. Are you racing yourself? Or not? By the way, have a good one. I'm drinking energy. Oh yeah, that's good. My girlfriend wrote me now. I should have responded to that. You race, but not in this. What type of races do you have? If you want to answer to that question. I mean, I would try and commentate maybe more on the race. Wait, I can commentate more on the race. Not only that Javi and Charles are battling, Javi setting in a 2:14.329. Where did this time came from? Holy moly. There is a small group building up. Allstaggeschenk, Mr. Hex, Wendelmeyer, just so godly coming out of the pits, and Shiro. He isn't having such a good time in his Mustang. I race lots in Group 4 and Group 3. Hey! That is very nice. So you mean you're still racing in Gran Turismo 7, but let's say in online lobbies and not in league racing. Is this correct? Because if that's the fact, and you might want to join into the series, there is a Discord link that you can use, and there is a part called Wildcard Drivers, and this option offers you to, let's say, to the world of GT Tinder on the server. And there people without any teams either get picked up by a team, which could be Team DLL, RRC, GTA, RX, KWE, GTF, whatever. Or these wildcard drivers can even join in as a wildcard team, or even put themselves a team up. In case you want to join in, feel free to do so. And I see you did. Welcome to the server. And even though you say you may be an amateur, that's no problem at all. Every one of us started somewhere. And look, Javi started. Now my German is coming out. Javi had to start the race in P1, and now Charles leads the race. But if you look at tire management and fuel management between these two, you see that Javi has the advantage. And now he fights himself back, sets in another fastest lap with a 2:14.3. That's a little bit than 4/10 slower than Crowhawk did in the night stint with a 2:13.906, but that is impressive pace. Top racer managing his own business, doing his own things. Nothing you could ask more. Well, let's stay with the battle. Alex Javi going for the inside line on the camel straight against Charles. Puts his nose ahead, and Charles wants to stay next to him, which I don't know if it would have been better if he just sticks behind him to stay in the slipstream, but because now he's already 7/10 back of him, and that did cost a lot of time. Javi is flying. This dude is on a mission. He wants to finish the race even before it ends. I mean, look at his pace. He's also starting to drive 2:14s consistently. 2:14.8, 2:14.3, 2:14.7, 2:14.3. This is by any chance Crowhawk driving? I'm just joking, guys. But look, Charles also with strong lap times, 2:15.2, 2:15.2, 2:49, 2:14.7, 2:15.2, 2:15.4. But now is the time where the softs get loose grip and cannot deliver the same as they did in the beginning. But it's Charles, you never know. Charles is going to pick up the pace even with tires that are completely gone. Like 2:16.5, you know, that has costed a lot of time, the overtake from Xavi against Charles. Maybe it was the wrong perspective. Maybe I just saw that Charles wanted to somehow stuck his nose in and stay ahead of Xavi, but maybe Xavi did something wrong. I don't know. I don't remember. The typical phrase that German politicians say, like, "Oh, freaking Chancellor for now." Freaking Olaf Scholz, who doesn't know anything about his affairs, where he ended up making millions of euros, and he's just like, "I don't know anything. I forgot. I don't know. Ich nichts weiß." But nevertheless, these are topics you can talk about, and it's time when you can do it, and at 5 o'clock in the morning when you want to have a 24-hour race. So, to be honest, I think that battle between Xavi and Charles is going to be postponed into the later minutes of the race. Top race also getting his lap times in. 2:16.1, 2:16.1, 2:15.8. So he is definitely driving a different tactic to all of them. But that driving style is very, very clean. We can go into the cockpit and stay a lap with him if you want to. Small corrections. Not even corrections. But very smooth driving technique. Very smooth on the gas. I mean, maybe I could try and analyze a lap that he's taking around the track, because I think we've got the time for now. Coming into Blanchimont, I can check quickly if there is any battle going on. Besides Peachy having a penalty, there is nothing happening. Into the bus stop chicane, you brake around 130 meters. You take the second gear, go into the first one to get more rotation, and on the exit you take the second gear again to avoid wheel spin. Around 100 meters, could be less, you brake fully into the first gear, and on the acceleration out of the corner you want to short shift into the second gear to get the maximum speed and maximum rotation out of the car. Going into Radillon and Rouge, you stay in the fifth gear, take a very wide line into the corner entry to take all of the speed coming out of Rouge into the Camel Straight and want to be as fast as possible. Slipstream battles are going to be decided here. Around 100 meters, maybe less, maybe more, you brake into the third gear, short shift into the second, want to stay as close to the inside line to have a good exit onto this straight. You brake at the beginning of the curb, go into the second gear, even into the first. Less than 100 km per hour. Third gear into here. Have a good acceleration out of the corner. You have to watch for your exit out of the corner. Fourth gear into Puchon. Very tricky corner. Way more interesting to see the car getting understeered out of the track than having any oversteer issues. 60 meters, braking into third gear, managing a very solid and good clean line through the corners. Second gear, you can even stay in the third gear through this double right-hander. Early fourth gear to stay on the throttle through this tricky section, and now it's full throttle onto the bus stop chicane again. Now into Blanchimont, want to stay wide into the corner to take it as fast as possible. And now again 130 meters. Don't want to touch the grass as Top Racer did for now. And the bus stop chicane is a very tricky section for the McLaren due to the weight balance on the back, which makes the car very snappy at the end. And again 100 meters, maybe a little bit less, maybe 90 meters, depends on how the wind circulates to your car, how the aerodynamics work. Brake into the first gear, short shift into the second gear when coming out of the corner to get a maximum rotation and maximum traction out of the corner. Fifth gear, upshifting into the sixth gear out of Radillon, and all the speed you get from the corner you take on the camel straight and go again into this section. 100 meters, maybe even a little bit later, depends on how the air circulates onto your car. Again, you want to stick inside to the line to open up the corner as much as possible. And again, touch the curb, somewhat around 100 meter, go into the second gear, stay as close to the inside as you can. Good acceleration. Now watch the exit for this corner, because you can win a lot of time coming out of here. Again, fifth gear, maybe you can use the curb, you brake later than 50 meters, but before the black box on the right. Fourth gear, fifth gear, very clean through this section. And 50 meters, maybe let's say 60, 65 meters before you go into the corner. You brake, third gear, stay in the middle when the corner switches from right to left to get a maximum rotation through this corner. Early fourth gear to stay on the throttle to get maximum power out of it, and it's again full throttle until bus stop through Blanchimont. Very nice analysis, I must say. Kozix, has he pitted yet? Yes, he has. Again as a penalty, currently sitting in P7. Lap times are breaking down into the 18s. But it's somehow not consistent. 2:16.2, 2:17.3, 2:59, 2:75, 2:16.1, 2:18.2, 2:22.1. So this lap might be a 2:19 something. Mr. Hex, somewhat of similarities, but he will go into the boxers lap because his tires are done as well. Wassergeschenk. Did he spun? Because he came so slowly out of the section. Maybe he had a mistake or something, but it does not look like it. He had a mistake in lap 21 because there is a 2:30 .437 in line, but before that a 2:16.597 is a very solid lap for Wassergeschenk, who didn't have much preparation for the race because he had to jump in as a substitute driver for somebody else who got ill before the race, which can happen. But yeah, so we are hitting the 1 hour mark. The timer is faster than the timer down there. Yeah, we've hit the 1 hour mark. 2 hours more to go. And after that I'm allowed to race 3 hours for myself again. Oh boy, I'm so done. The thing is, what can I tell you? Mr. Hex now into the pit. Wendelmeier sees blue flags, has to let Charles pass, has got damage on the front right and very hard used tires, just so Gauntly stays on the medium tires and maybe trying and catch Wendelmeier. Well, he chose a different track option. Didn't know this was possible. Shiro minding his own business. I guess he has a lot of fun at that Ford Mustang. Is there any battle? No. Sadly not. But what can I tell you guys? Why did I have to jinx it? Honestly, why did I have to jinx it every freaking time? I just mentioned that Ostergeschenk was driving a very solid pace, had his moments, had his lap times, setting in without much preparation, and I'm saying nothing happening really, and boom! Ostergeschenk disconnects and... Jesus. Fucking Christ. I am so done. Next information. Got some crisp, smoky barbecue. But they smell like everything but not smoky barbecue. By the way, if you don't want to hear any ASMR sounds with me chewing crisp, just let me know. Blue flags for just so godly. Javi is catching. Yeah, that's what I thought. Charles had his pit stop while driving solid lap times. Wow. So he could have stayed out longer. But I think that the fuel wasn't enough. Oh, it's getting cloudy ahead. Gonna be interesting if there's going to be rain even in this race. Because if there's rain, this whole thing is gonna get interesting. Oh boy. These crisp taste like nothing. But I like them, they're crispy. Charles already catching Javi. They may be 1 minute set apart, but he is gaining. See what his lap time is going to be. A 3 minute 5.899. That's a track record. I don't know why, but it looks like rain to me. Blue flags for Cozy. But I don't know why, because the other car that might be lapping is like 10 miles away. Ah, good to know. Disney Plus is going to be updated soon. Oh, Netflix as well. And Spotify as well. And Disney Plus has been updated. Wow. Well, Netflix as well. 3 updates at the same time. Am I being hacked or what? Are we in the pits? Let's see where he will come out. Topica having a lot of issues with his tires. Lap times are seemingly solid. Xavi also lapping very solid lap times. Top Racer now in the lead. He will do probably one stop less than anybody else. Maybe even two if you compare it to Charles' strategy, same as Xavi. Because Charles went very early into the pits twice. Now sets in his best time a 2:14.585. That is impressive. I mean, if he wants to, he can race another stint as well and read to give mine. Away, but now I'm not the type of person who just quits. We just keep going. So Xavi came out 3 seconds behind Charles. And the question is, where will Topica come out? He will be ahead of Helby. Or? that's gonna be close. But I think Topical will be ahead. Oh no, that is way closer than I thought. No. Topical will stay ahead. PG also now in the pit. And we have a fight. Godly against Kha'Zix. Maybe lay down. There really is. Just hope that I won't. That's just that. Mike's place good. Oh, don't hear shit. Don't need to hear me though. Cause it's so loud. Is gonna work. Oh, she is. So it's Kha'Zix just a couple of accounts for awesome ones. Pretty good. I'm laying down on my bed, which is 5 meters away from the microphone, and I hope loud and clear. I mean, guys, honestly, I am trying to find maybe anything that could be interesting for you, but the fact is, the field split it up a little bit. I could show you some lappings. Helbig was trying to catch Topical. I mean, I could try and show you something, but to be honest, this for now looks like an online time trial. Everyone is doing it though. Most cars are split in very long places. You compare Shiro, he has got 5 minutes 52 of a gap to top racer, so he has been lapped twice. Vandermeyer has been lapped once. Or? Yeah, he has been lapped once. He has 1 minute 22 seconds to Shiro. Mr. Hex has been lapped once. He has a gap of... how much is it? 1 minute 35 to Vandermeyer, and to Gottlieb is got a gap of 16.8 seconds. Who has a gap of 2 minutes of 46, so he has been lapped twice. Right behind him is Charles, who currently is banging that Goldie lets him go. Because those are two different races going on, and The only thing that might be useful is the slipstream, and that's all. Man, I'm just so tired. What? Didn't do anything. The thing is that I'm very sorry for everyone who comes into the stream and says, "Wow, race in action! I want to see something." And everything you see, the bored streamer. I mean, we have 1.5 hours left, so we have a lot of time to talk to each other. And once you know me, you know that you don't want to talk to me for a long time.
I am stupid. I am stupid.
I'm just kidding. Codex. Why are you using a sound alert while driving? Put the freaking phone away. In Germany we call this Strafe nach StGVO. The thing is that I cannot prove the fact that you have been using your phone while driving. Because I don't have evidence. The only thing I have is that you used the sound alert while you were driving. But any other one could log into your account and select a sound alert. There's only one thing missing. That is the fact that you may pull out calculator to calculate the probability of you avoiding the wall that you avoided. Top rates are 9 bits. That took fair enough. It's time. He also has been lapping solid tap times. 15.9 to 16.0 to 16.1 to 15.3 to 16.2 to 16.3 to 15.9 to 16.7 to...
So box.
Oh, Kozik's box. Are you open lying to me or what? You again use your phone. Now I do have evidence because it's happened twice. Once is weird, but twice is weird? No, it doesn't make any sense. Jesus. Just kind of just go to sleep. Holy moly. Mr. X has got damage on the front left of his car. Driving space. Same as Shiro, who also tries the alternative variation of start finish straight. That's topic easily passed. Solid behavior. Charles lapping past at times. Javi sitting right behind him, having better tires, better fuel, and I guess the better strategy. And also lapping solid lap times as well. Javi currently sitting the fastest lap of the race with a 2:14.31 mile. But we've seen a quicker lap time. Now the question is he going to beat his fastest lap that he set in? No, he's not. Kozik's in a box. Box, 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 box. Box, 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 box. Oh, hey Nasho. Welcome to the stream where only good things happen. Good, you are awake, my friend. Oh, I don't like this one. It's gonna be interesting. My cousins will come out, but I think that he will have a little bit of space in front of him and at the back. I'm flying over this Höller. And yes, my friend, it's good that you fly over this Pöller. Because the Pöller makes you dran erinnern that you don't should drive da. Weil this makes you springen. And springen for the car ist nicht gut. Weil keine gute Aerodynamik. Want me to jump in for commentary? Mate, you just woken up and I think that you've got better things to do, to be fair. And you're going to stream... Wait, are you going to stream the next or the last? Or are you even going to stream? I don't remember. I mean, if you want, you can jump in. You just need to figure out where to invite you. But, hold on, let me finish something. Why did we fish that? That's bullshit. Yes, Kosix, Mio, auf jeden Fall nimm unser Auto, den Senju fahr schnell, weil das ist gute Voraussetzung. Schnell fahren immer gute Voraussetzung für so Race. Den Sen, die Mission ist dann jetzt alles, was du müssen musst. Auf jeden Fall. I've woken up an hour early for that. Well, do you know the newest information? That we had some disconnect, we had some trouble. 6 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm starting to think like, what's his name again? Never mind. But this right now we're witnessing reminds me of what's it called? School time, where sit up to 7 a.m. in the morning and just try to do some freaking useless homework, where you just had to write off freaking classes, pages to learn them. Just goes the bits. Javi has a lot more fuel in his tank to do so. Charles already got 12,490,000 kilometers on his car. Just for your information, that is going to sink in the resale value. This many kilometers. Kilometers, sorry. That is not good. Gabby, can you beat the lap time in the 2 point? Let's say a 2-minute 13.953. Can you do that for the stream highlights? But only because you haven't gotten the fastest lap up. As an example for everything that happened. Ach, Nuschel, wir können gerne in das Foto das so jetzt ich schaffe, aber ich habe mich gerade einfach hingelegt, damit ich einfach mal kurz chillen kann und nicht sitzen muss. Dann machen sie anders. Darf ich bei PlayStation ein? Ja, ist alles. Sing it now. Babishka. Welcome. If you even want to join in, they wouldn't be mad if you don't. Charles after pit stop before. Not before, in front of Topica. And there's a Corvette chasing down a Nissan. And the Corvette has to hold back because he's left. Oh my days. Information for beiden Del Mayer. Box, your tires are wet, box.
Hello.
Sei grüß. I think I have to make it louder if you want to be heard by them.
What do I have to do?
There. Wanna say something, my friend?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I woke up to finding out that one driver was like, yeah, no, I can't race.
Did he actually tell you that you can't race?
Wait a second.
Because I know that was a wildcard driver and he joined you for whatever reason.
I'll be right back. I'm getting a pullover.
Wait, what? If I make him louder, his mic is going to overdrive. It's not good. Ich schlaf gleich ein. Holy shit. Ich fahre ja noch gleich 3 Stunden. Alter, Le Mans wird so anders aussehen und Nürburgring genauso. 24 Stunden Daytona auch.
Okay.
Da werde ich nicht mehr wach bleiben. Ich werde dann pennen oder so. Fahren wie Stints oder die einfach aneinander gereizt sind, weil ich dann nichts machen muss. Was hat Dings jetzt geschrieben, Slimmy? Rische?
Yes, I'm back. What did you say?
Was hat ein Slimmy geschrieben?
Awesome. Well, you just said he can't race.
I can't race. Why? They race me so hard.
Good question, next question.
Mama hat bestimmt einen Controller oben am Schrank gelegt. Gute alte Merkur-Manier. Jesus. Do you want a short summary what happened over the through race?
Oh, I'm seeing a lot of disconnects.
Yes. Well, one didn't actually make it. The other one went away. The other one also went away.
Wonderful.
We again had a delay of a minute. Never ending game. I tried to jump in the last minute, but I always got the CE error when joining. Wait, so you are Confi's brother, right? By the way, hello, welcome to the stream. Glad you're joining in. And
Yeah, he's Confi's brother.
wow. Masma's father, Confi, and Mega L are brothers? Sons of Masma? Damn, this really is an industrial revolution.
Yeah, we were joking when I tried to, like, when we needed a few drivers still, I was just joking to get their mother in to drive as well. To have the whole family race.
Just imagine they're sitting there and they see they need another driver. Mom! Mom!
Box now, box now.
Setz dich mal ans Lenkrad, du musst fahren. Du hast zwar keinen Lappen da in der Tasche, aber du musst fahren. Gib mal Gas hier. Rechts ins Gas, links ins Bremsen, echt? Ich schwör's, ich bin innen grad so ausgesaugt. Nee. Mein Hirn ist nur noch Matsche. Na gut, das war es vorher auch, aber jetzt ist es wirklich nur eine Brüherei. Ja. Yeah. Windelmeyer picks himself up a 1.5 second penalty. Shiro has got a half a second penalty. And the thing is that they battle for P11, for P10. But Shiro also has been lapped by Windelmeyer once. So, yes. Anyway, the situation in... I believe you that the situation right now sucks. I mean, I can tell you the same because my drivers both had issues.
Skill issues or actual issues?
All issues. Internet, skill, experience, alles.
Yeah, I'm just trying to catch up on the gaps now. See what happened there.
But how many?
Someone put in a time already.
What's the distance between you and Eric's?
2 minutes 35.
Wow. The sun comes out. thing is I'm looking for battles for the whole time, and the only thing I see that maybe there is a gap of a minute, or there is a gap of 20 or 30 seconds, or there is a gap of 10 seconds, and you're like, okay, let's go there, and the gap extends, and there's not 10 seconds, but it goes to 20 and all around. You see a gap of Topica to Charles less than 8 seconds, but Charles is extending the gap to him. Oh! That is a very interesting thing.
What is going on?
Maskus Driver 66, thank you very much for the wait. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a very nice stream indeed. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. I should put an alert for that because I never thought that there was anybody going to raid us.
So box.
Welcome back. Oh no, welcome back. Hello for the first time. Oh, it's a stream bit. Wahrscheinlich gar nicht bei so leise. Nee.
To GT, wait, that was the previous stint. KWE just disconnected this stint. Okay, so oh, you disconnected in last stint, or like one of who was it driving stint 4? Johnny?
Wait, what do you mean?
It says you DLL. Oh no, that's DLL2. Sorry.
Wait, hold on. Let me look on the gap document.
DLL2. Where are they?
Wait a second.
Oh, it was Ostergeschenk.
Yeah, Ostergeschenk disconnected. Not by himself, but due to internet issue.
Yeah.
And before that, Zero Kuhaku had a disconnect.
Oh, that as well.
Yep.
Was that also in stint 4?
No. Wait. Kuhaku disconnected in stint 4 and Ostergeschenk in
Ah, yeah, it says.
Maskus Driver and Luxo9. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for the follow. I asked it before. How was the stream? Because you rated us with 5 people. How was your stream? Have you been racing or? I guess you have been. Otherwise, you wouldn't be rating other people streaming Gran Turismo 7. The problem is that currently there's not much going on the crowd. Everyone has split it up into his own part of the world a little bit, and now it's difficult to try and find in again. Maybe we can again skip through the field and look for options, but there's nothing going on. Xavi having a 24.5 second advantage to Top Racer. Xavi is going to pit within the next 2 laps. Top Racer having very good management of fuel and tires. Currently 24 seconds ahead of Charles. So this guy is also flying around the track. Charles will be doing 1 stop more than the others. In front, But he's also having solid lap times, always around 15s. Nearly even getting into the
Who's
14s.
missing from this stint as well? It's one of the KWEs.
Yeah, KWEs, RRC, and
Is it the no? The Mustang is gone.
DLL, the Mazda.
Yep.
Look, Tapeka's going to pit with in the next 2 laps as well. Peachy might be pitting with in the next 5 laps. 3 seconds behind us, Helbig. He's got better fuel. Kozix picking up another penalty, currently in P7. Just so Godly currently in P8, still on medium tires. There is no soft for the Ford GT. Chevrolet Corvette in P9. Jaguar from GTA in P10 and Shiro in
he
P11.
asked me after his first stint if it was okay if he went just mediums because he felt it was better for him, and I said sure, whatever. Do what you feel most comfortable with.
Yeah, that's what I always tell my other drivers too. That they should pick themselves a strategy that works for them. And everything else, I don't care. Just get the car as fast as possible over the line. In a healthy way.
Figure out when Ostakishin disconnected. Oh, there. I just jumped to the exact spot.
Währenddessen schaue ich anderen Leuten auf Twitch beim Schlafen zu. Das ist doch auch cool. By the way, for all the people that are wondering what type of link this is in the comment section down below, this is a straw poll link to voting, where you can vote for your most favorite livery of the day. We have 14 different liveries, but 3 of them cannot be seen. This is the first one from Javi, who is going to pit this lap anyway. Having the Mazda RX Vision in a black gold version, typical RX design indeed. Then we've got the McLaren from RRC, driven by Top Racer. I wonder who designed this, but I have to be honest, this looks freaking good. Then we have the DLL car, the Mercedes. I wonder also whoever designed this car. I do like the design a lot. Then we have the Feel Good Racing Mercedes. Also a very nice design. By the way, they are going to pit this lap because the tires are gone. Then we have PG in the Porsche for RX as well. Also the black and gold design fits also very well. Then we have Helbig, who is in striking distance on the GTF Nissan, one of the best liveries I've seen. To be honest, I also like the combination of the pink, purple and blue and black and white design. Then we have Kozix, driving for Karthalle Wittlich Esports. And the Jaguar, also a very nice livery indeed. Then we have the legendary Ford GT, driven by Just So Godly for RRC. Then we have a Chevrolet Corvette, again for RX. This time not a gold, but a yellow-black combination. Then we have another Jaguar by Gran Turismo Alliance. A SAP programming data saving company, in a white and blue design. And we have Shiro for Team DLL, Team 3 in the Ford Mustang.
I think I got everything now.
I think the closest battle that we are currently on track is Helbig against Peachy. And Helbig.
Is Top actually ahead of Javi, or are they, are they on different strategies?
They are a little bit on different strategies. Top is trying to save more fuel, more tires, so I think that he's going to have one stop less than Javet.
Okay.
And even 2 stops less to Charles. Top currently 23 seconds ahead of Charles and 37 ahead of Javet, who came out of the pits.
Okay, Javi made it work, so we can see the weather radar. That's pretty nice. Oh, and Godly as well. So if something happens in that, did it rain in the last stint, or did it stay dry?
Well, I can't see anything. Oh, Junge, ich schlag gleich ein, Alter. Nee, ich meine es gerade wirklich ernst. Das ist gerade wirklich schlimm.
Jetzt Zeit für einen Energy Drink oder so.
Das ist schon der zweite, der hier runterläuft.
Ja, das ist auch nicht gut. Dann lieber ein Liter Cola oder so. Oder ein Espresso.
Du kriegst hier auf den Sonntagmorgen um 6 einen Espresso her, Junge.
Ich doch nicht. Maschine.
Ich fahr mal kurz zu Konfi in die Schweiz runter. Sag mal, ey, mach mal einen Espresso. Schweizer Espresso.
In meiner alten Schulklasse war jemand, der hat sich irgendwie den Tag über schon 2 Liter Cola reingekippt oder so, und dann hat er auf seiner Kaffeemaschine nicht umgestellt von Espresso auf normalen Kaffee und sich dann noch eine ganze Tasse normalen Espresso reingezogen. Der hat auch überhaupt nicht geschlafen, meinte er.
Es gibt halt, glaube ich, die Menschen, die halt genau das Gegenteil erreichen mit Koffein. Das sind aber die Autisten. Ich gehöre dazu. Good morning, fan favorite. I hope you had a very calmly night. I hope you slept well, had some sweet and nice dreams, and feel now ready to race in the next stint, which will be started in less than 2 hours. Aber ich frage Charles gleich, ob er einen Doppelstint fahren möchte.
Der bringt dich um.
Der hat sich angeboten. Nachdem er erstens gefahren ist, meinte der, ey, ich fühle mich gut, ich fahre noch einen Doppelstint. Also wie? Ja, den 04 fahre ich dann trotzdem auch. So, hä, was? Nein.
Spinner.
ART Ketamina. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for your follow. Glad you enjoy the racing we deliver for you. Welcome. Dang, my nose is tickling. Wie viel Koffein ist eigentlich drin?
Ja.
0,03 ist ja nix. – 32 Milligramm auf 100 Milliliter. Ist ja original nix.
Mehr darfst du, glaube ich, gar nicht.
Ich brauch mehr.
Musst du dir aus Amerika Liquid besorgen. Da ist übelst viel. Das ist irgendwie so
Weißt du, das ist so dumm.
richtig viel drin.
Das ist so dumm. Du hast 0,03% auf 500 Milliliter Koffein. Ja, mehr darfst du auch nicht. Dann kaufst du 2 Dosen, trinkst du 2 weg. System gedribbelt. Was jetzt? Deutschland in einem Satz erklärt. Nee, das darfst du nicht. Er nennt mich zwei von. Böse. Ich glaube, gleich beim Fahren mache ich mir einfach so laut Musik an, dass ich dabei nicht einschlafen kann. Nebenbei streame ich dann ja noch meinen eigenen Stint, dann ist es wahrscheinlich, du fährst, kommst aus einer Kurve raus. Wirklich, wenn er dann hinter mir abfliegst, ist es nicht wegen der Dirty Air, sondern wegen den Sabuwa-Bässen. Weil die so eine Windstöße in der Luft.
Also in dem einen Ribbit sind 43.
Was, 43?
43 Milligramm Koffein auf 100 Milliliter.
Ach so. Ja, dann.
Es gibt auch so Shots, da sind einfach 135 drin.
Alter.
Obwohl das ist in einem 2 Flussunzen Dose. Das sind 60 Milliliter. Warte. Dann sind das ja.
Ein bisschen. Scorpion Jaded
Das sind
666.
225 Gramm pro 100 Milliliter.
Alter Vater. By the way, Scorpion Jaded 666. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for your follow. Hello everyone and namaste. Wait, I like the emojis that you posted and the two wings and the globe. How did you get these? 100% that's
Twitchy modes.
Twitchy modes.
Yeah, you can just use them yourself.
Ah, by the way, Twitch Prime is free.
Ooh, Twitch Prime.
Ooh. Thank you, chat emotes. These basically. Oh, gee, never mind. Oh, wow, they are. Damn, I'm the best. And I thought that some.
Can we please not watch this Mustang crashing? I'm getting PTSD of it again. And
Right.
into the wall.
You wanna go to sleep? Och, Nils. Mann.
Cost me like 5 or 6 seconds in my first stint.
Hey guys, less than an hour left. Less than an hour left in this stint. What is the summary? Peachy blocking Charles, ignoring blue flags completely. Wow. I mean, is this necessary even though he has got fresh tires? Charles would be fuming right now. 100%. 100%.
But when is Charles not fuming?
When he's chilled. Wait, when was the last time he was chilled?
That state exists for him.
Jesus. Okay, Peachy's pulling away. So I think Charles is going to use him as a slipstream machinery, which is quite good. Nevertheless, Charles currently in P1. No more because he enters the pits.
There can't be a Charles in P1. That is, like, it doesn't work. Doesn't matter if he's in a Mercedes or in a Ferrari.
Why not in a Red Bull? Xavi currently in P1. He is flying. Fastest lap was a 2:14.319. And his last lap was a 2:14.947. Can I just skip to the next car, please? Thank you. This stint will go for 3 hours, right? So next stint is delayed. Yes, the next stint is a little bit delayed, but this will only also go 3 hours long. I mean, in theory, we would have the option to get in the delay back within one break if everything is good and nothing happens, you know. But we will have to see. Charles comes out of the pits way ahead of Topica. And has a Corvette right in front of him. And he is wiggling. Wiggling around, warming his tires up. Very nice Grußbotschaft an den Stream. Top racer currently in P2. 21.5 seconds gap to Javi. 24.5 gap to Charles. Managing his own thing. Fresh tires. 2/3 of fuel left. Or let's say a little bit more than 1/2. Same as Javi. But Javi has used a little bit more. Let's see how this is going to end up. Topica, same tire, same fuel as Javi. But the lap times are way different. 1 minute and 13 seconds of a gap to the leader. Helbig. 2 minutes to the leader. Having a 48 gap to Topica and a little bit less than 6 seconds to Peachy. Helbig having completely fresh tires and 3/4 of fuel. Peachy in both categories a little bit less. 1 minute 50 ahead of Just So Godly. And 2 minutes 7 seconds behind the leader. KWE Kozix in the Jaguar, currently sitting in P8, having a 4 minute 5 second gap to Javi, and also having a 1 minute 14 gap to Mr. Hex at the back. In front of him is Just So Godly, having a little bit less than 9 second gap to Kozix. Still driving with the medium tires in the Ford GT. Consistency is key. Mendelmeyer, 1 minute and 8 second gap to Mr. Hex in front of him. Having 6 minutes and 25 seconds of a gap to Javi. And right next to him is Shiro in the Ford Mustang with 8 minutes and 42 seconds of a gap to the leader after 2 hours. Are they preparing any battles? I think Kozix will catch up to Just So Godly in the next couple of laps, and maybe we can see how Kozix
had a less penalty full stint this time.
I don't think so.
When I was commentating with Toffee, it was like penalty every second there.
Yep, I can agree.
Godley is doing pretty well this time. He was a bit ashamed of his result in his first stint, but
Kozix is doing pretty good. But he needs less penalties. Otherwise, this will get him into the Bußgeldanlage. But look, he's catching up.
We should make people pay fines if they fuck up. And use it as a prize money.
Wow. I guess we would be rich by now.
Yeah, definitely.
By how many times somebody hasn't read the rules. Because he has to ask a question.
Yeah. I'd be swimming in money.
We would be swimming in money.
Yeah.
And Kozix overtakes on the outside of Pujol That was a clean maneuver indeed. Meine Augen kleben sich jetzt schon zu, die sind einfach nur so.
Du brauchst so 2 Streichhölzer, die du davor klemmst.
Wenn ich in Ohnmacht falle, dann sehe ich nichts mehr. Dann sag ich ja so wie es ist. Habe ich nicht kommen sehen. Bin sofort wieder da.
Jo. Ich hoffe, das stimmt.
Guten Morgen, Icke. Wie sieht's aus? Javi 1, Racer 2, Charles 3, Tropica 4, Helbig 5, Pichi 6, Gossix 7, Godly 8, Hex 9, Wendelmeier 10, Shiro 11 und 3 sind disconnected. Bam! Ja. Eher langweilig, weil hier passiert wirklich gar nichts. Unfall! Unfall! Ja, okay, nee, da war nichts passiert. Schade. Ja, wir bleiben erstmal auf Helbig, ich bin gleich wieder da. Has there anything happened in the meantime?
I
Yeah.
don't think so. I'm trying to motivate my drivers.
Does my estate Thomas say you anything?
No.
Telemedial, Kanal. Nah, you're not using TikTok, I see.
No, absolutely not. Otherwise I shoot myself.
There's this stupid guy called Thomas who has been talking so much bullshit on this platform. He lets people dance, time dance, where just he's stepping up all the time, standing on one place, and it's so weird because he's playing one and the same beat over, let's say, 8 hours or so, and he expects others to dance for him because he's a king, and we have to call him Majesty Thomas and all of this kind of stuff. And he just Classics.
Gets him the views.
Classics weiß, wen ich mein. King Thomas. And he just sits in his room, talks into his ear-rape microphone, and just plays some type of keyboard to a freaking beat all the freaking time, sitting there in a sunshine orange t-shirt, and he just this guy is such a meme. And there's a clip where he just screams, "Mach jetzt richtig, sonst reiß ich euch den Arsch auf." And that's all I wanted to say, because you have to motivate your drivers, but that is exactly the same audio. If I see it, I can send it to you. Wait. But it's funny. Mach jetzt richtig, sonst reiß ich euch den Arsch auf.
Yellow flags. Helbig probably spun or something. Does he have damage? Nope. Kept it out of the wall.
Ja, ich find's nicht. Ich find's leider nicht. Schade. Naja, gut, dem Typen brauchst du keine Aufmerksamkeit schenken, weil der völlig Banane ist. Also wirklich Banane, Banane. Vielleicht finde ich es ja auf YouTube. King Thomas ist not OG. Scheiß Sektenführer.
Aber es scheint ihm ja Klicks zu bringen.
Junge, der sitzt da den ganzen Tag und singt die ganze Zeit Telemedial, Telemedial,
Ich meine, du
Kanal,
guckst es dir an. Von daher-
Tele. Ich kann nichts dagegen machen. Der Typ ist auf meiner For You-Page, der wird runtergeballert wie sonst was. Kano!
Hallo.
Moin. Kano ist by the way der beste Mod, den man haben kann. Mein Streams, der klippt dir alles raus. Abstände, was du für eine Rundenzeit hattest, was passiert ist. Der ist sofort da. Der Typ, der... Guck mal, der steht sogar extra um 7 Uhr auf den Sonntag, damit er meinen Mod spielen kann. Der Typ ist ja Wahnsinn.
Stalker.
Was hast du jetzt gesagt? Ich nenn's sehr guter Mod. Bin immer so früh wach. Ach du Scheiße. But less German now, please. We have to focus on the race again. And we can see that there is something happening. Entschuldigung. Gabi still having 18 seconds to top racer, who has 23 seconds to Charles, who has 40 seconds to Topeka, who has 1 minute to Helbig, who has 2 seconds to Peachy, who has 2 minutes to Kozix, who has 1 minute 30 to Just Godly, who has 5 seconds to Mr. Hex, who has, holy Jesus, nearly 3 minutes to Windelmeyer, and he has got 1 minute to Shiro. I'm just delivering you some free PTSD content.
Oh, please no, I'm switching away.
Look. And
No,
Eric's
I'm not
car.
looking. Fuck you. What did
Look.
I wanted to do?
Another Eric's car.
Yeah. That one is okay.
Look. An ugly car.
I can agree on that. Look, a good looking car. And it just came on my screen now. You're not making any friends right now, Fritzi.
Ach, als würde ich hier Freunde suchen.
I'm sending you the Dutchman.
Oh, yes, please.
So D and DLL is for Dutch, maybe.
Definitely not. Eher für Deutsch. Deutsch lässt leben.
Preußen.
Rocket Purple. Good morning, boys and girls.
Closing up.
No, he is not, because Helbig is pulling away.
Really? I'm not really paying attention. Project's getting out of the way. I'm absolutely tired, to be honest.
What should I say?
Yeah, I mean, it was your choice to make it through.
My choice.
Yeah.
Do you want me to remind you that you from the organization just pleased everyone to...
I'm not organization.
I'm not organization, I'm only the supervisor. Das ist not my Themenbereich. Bitte gehen Sie weg.
Ja. Genau.
I'm,
übernehme keine Verantwortung.
I'm Beamte. This is not my Themengebiet. Bitte gehen Sie. I don't know anything.
Ich glaube, du bist echt durch mit den Nerven. She's going crazy.
Weißt du, was ich dazu halte? Abstand.
Eine Armlänge.
Das ist so groß wie die Hälfte von 2 Armlängen. Quick Maths on the block. Smoke Breeze. Mann Junge, ich setz mir schon wieder den Arsch ab, Alter. Oh, blöd. Na, das Velo schön geschlafen. Also ich muss sagen,
Peachy as well.
ich fühle mich so ein bisschen wie damals Max von WUP TV.
Ach, das sagt mir tatsächlich nichts.
Muss er demnächst wieder ran, Kopfweh. Ach die Scheibe.
Ich hatte auch Kopfschmerzen mit Festschlafen gegangen bin.
Look, we have a...
hier auch nicht kriegen. Und Javi im Top in the pits.
Wow. Ah, guck mal, King Kosix auch in der Box.
Always 24 races always bring up so much chaos.
Yep.
I mean, just look at it. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 disconnects.
Junge, was die vorhin alle rumgeheult haben. Ey, können wir jetzt anfangen? Wir warten ja schon eine halbe Stunde auf einen. Ich so, halt die Fresse, Mann, wir warten jetzt. Was ist mit dir? Bleib mal ruhig.
Immer diese Schwitzer.
Können wir jetzt anfangen? Wir warten schon eine halbe Stunde. Ich dachte mir, oh Junge, das reicht doch jetzt. Und dann kam er nicht, weil Fehler und Internet ging nicht und hat mir dann auch so ein... Na egal. Gegen Kosix in the box. Es repariert his Frontscheibe. Because Carglass hat draufgehauen. And now he can drive again with neue Reifen. Look, this Boxenausfahrt ist pure Meisterleistung. Big Genesungswünsche an dich. Ach guck mal, Charles führt, was ist denn hier los? Stop the count.
In der Matrix.
Stop the count. Stop the count.
Stop the car.
Stop the count.
Stop the car.
Stop the count.
Engine off. Engine off.
Charles muss ja nochmal rein, also die 13 Sekunden, die er hat, verliert er Und die 30, die er auf Top hat, verliert er auch. Die Minute, die er auf Top hat, nicht.
Aber jetzt sind Top und Javi ja Pitstop bereinigt, denke ich. Die fahren ja jetzt beide bis zum Ende, denke ich, schätze ich mal.
Ja, die werden durchfahren.
So, ja.
Peachy in der
Well,
Box,
it's
Helbig fährt
closing
noch eine
up between
Runde.
Javi and Top, but I had hoped that Top would win and open up the gap a little bit. Or like close it more like.
Wer kommentiert hier gerade eigentlich? Hier kommentiert dein Lieblingsmann. Dale
Hallo.
Flipsy. Zusammen
Und der schlimmste Albtraum.
mit seinem Lieblingstraum. Nuschel. And Schulz. As well. We are good Repräsentation for the series. Oh Mann. Ah, Junge, guck dir das an. 16,5. Monsterkiste, morgen. Benjit, morning.
Monsterkiste R-Player.
Ja.
There's Ben Yeet, who yeeted himself over the bollard.
Benjit ist, that's Ben MK.
I know.
Guten Morgen,
I'm
hübsch
not
nochmal. Ganz kurz. Guten Morgen.
Liebe Sorgen. My stream is having a meltdown.
We are...
I'm sending you a screenshot.
Monsterkiste, wir fahren immer noch. Das
I
haben so...
suppose we'll be starting at like 7:45-ish maybe, or...
Ja. Dann sind wir um 15 Uhr fertig. Geil. Also Ablayer, wir fahren noch. Es ist ja ein 24-Stunden-Rennen. Kann man ruhig davon ausgehen, dass man das nicht in 16 Stunden schafft. Also... In 21 wären möglich gewesen, wenn wir die halbe Stunde Pause zwischendurch nicht hätten.
Who's hosting the next one? It's Confi.
Wer weiß. Well rested and good to go for 3 more hours. Also ich weiß nicht, was du hast, aber ich glaube, dein PC ist scheiße. How's the American doing? We have to see if
Searching
it's...
for oil.
Junge.
But unfortunately, Belgium is not a country that is in dire need of some freedom.
I think I'm gonna turn off the stream.
Now, Axis is 7 minutes 14 behind Javi. Charles in the pits.
Babe, listen. Less than 30 minutes to go. Yeah,
Javi has opened up the gap a little bit to top.
Huh?
It was 15 seconds when they got out of the pits.
Yeah, that's because Charles threw a banana on track and Top drove over it.
Of course, Top drove over it.
Yeah, he didn't spun, he just drove over it. The banana then went away. And Javi had a Kugelwilli.
So someone needs to throw a blue shell.
So. Look, Niels would have the perfect condition to just go now, take the mystery box, and now just wait. Either he gets a lightning or a blue shell. And what does he get?
Mushrooms.
Mushroom of slowness. Because they slow him down with a penalty.
It's reverse mushrooms. They are white with red dots. Don't you know them?
Purple ones, Mushroom of Life Stealing. Die gibt's halt echt bei Mario Party so. Von daher. Flipsy, I believe the timer is 1 minute out of sync. Mate, it's Sunday, 7 o'clock in the morning.
No, it's correct for me.
I know that the timer's out of sync.
Yeah. It is out of like the timer.
You have to
It's
think.
working perfectly to my race time shown, but it's not matching the screen. So the timer is exactly like the gap that is exactly the delay you have on screen.
No.
Yes. Yeah. Well. Okay, it's 7 seconds.
Smooth operator. Smooth operator.
Ich glaube, ich müsste wirklich einfach nur so einen King Thomas Sound Alert einfügen. Einfach damit Kosik sich da austoben kann. Und jedes Mal, wenn er reinkommt, Telemedial. Kommt die wieder nicht an, oder was?
At least not on my end.
Das vorhin erst umgestellt, Mann.
I get that.
You must have things for the hands as well, so don't forget to sanitize.
A thing on the bottom in the left corner that says something about sound alert, but
Let me know if you hear this.
Oh, I'm out! Crash! Somebody hit me in the rear.
Can you hear anything?
And then somebody hit me in the rear again.
Because I can't.
For sake. Honestly, what the f are we doing?
Leon! Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Hello. Helbig is doing good. Oh nein. We have a fight. Okay, Jungs. Alles aufstellen. We have a fight. Helbig, having a lot of pressure from Peachy. Right behind him. Helbig was in the pits. And Peachy was in the pits before. But, Helbig has less tire wear, but also less fuel. Peachy, of course, trying to stay behind him in the slipstream and maybe trying to attack. And yes, right in front is Top Racer on the McLaren. He gifts Helbig some slipstream. And oh, we have to go away from the fight because Lance Stroll is driving. No, yeah, Helbig. And yeah, we have genau. Oh, Helbig is I guess he's sleeping because he touched the grass and came back on track. There's a 5-second nap, we call this. Very dangerous. Not empfehlenswert auf jeden Fall. Why is this not working? Let's make it like this. And I will test it. Jetzt höre ich ja gar nicht mehr. Hört ihr was?
Again in turn 3, for sake. Honestly,
Aha.
what are we doing here?
Let me refresh my website. Could be my connection.
Oh, du müsstest mal vielleicht die Prediction auflösen.
Ich kann das nicht. Weil ich selber predicted habe. Das muss jemand anders machen. Das habe ich aber auch vor so 5 Stunden ungefähr gesagt.
Okay, warte, choose outcome. Will the back of the grid mess up at the start?
Warte noch kurz, damit ich sehe, wie viel ich kriege. Wahrscheinlich gar nichts, weil jemand anders dagegen gestimmt hat. Warte, ich muss mir nur gerade die Werbung angucken.
Ich hätte eine Idee, ich mache einfach auf Nein, weil niemand auf Nein gesetzt hat.
Das wäre ein bisschen asozial.
Once you choose the outcome, users who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 960 channel points. They will be not able to yet. Ja, hey, Prediction wurde ausgezahlt. Yes! And I don't even know if they actually messed up the start from the behind, but who cares?
I'm winning 940 points. That's exactly how much.
So box, 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 box.
It's not like when I won 700,000 or 800,000 of them on one of Ruffy's streams.
Oh Mann.
That was ridiculous.
Männer, ich geh pennen. Gute Nacht. Leon,
Good night.
gute Nacht. Das Velo kam das durch, der Sound Alert? Ich spiele noch einen ab, guck mal. Bam!
Did you hydrate during the race?
Immer schön dran denken, hydrate during the race.
You will not have the drink.
Why not?
I don't know, ask Kimi. Oh.
He knows what he's doing. Leave him
I
alone.
hope so.
Ach Junge,
Top has fallen
warum
behind a
geht
little
das?
bit.
Nee, Mann. Zu viel.
Yeah. 20 minutes to go.
Deaktivieren, wenn Quelle nicht sichtbar.
I can't see lap times of anyone, that's a bit annoying. I'm just seeing lap 60, lap 60, lap 60 for top and it is all dashes.
Ja,
And 3 of them are flashing.
Reicht ja. Test in browser source. Can you hear sound alert? Because I can't. For some reason. Cannot hear anything.
Honestly, what the f are we doing here?
Okay. Kommen wir später nochmal. Kommen wir später, Leon. Bis später. Ich weiß zwar nicht wann, weil später ist bis 14 Uhr, aber ja. Okay, less than 20 minutes left. Chavez still having yeah. 18-second advantage. Behind him is Top Racer having a 26-second advantage to Charles, who has a 1-minute advantage to Top Pekka, who has a 1-minute advantage to Helbig, who has a 2-second advantage to PG, who has a 3-minute advantage to Kozix, who has a 11-second advantage to Josso Godley, who has a 1-minute advantage to Hex, who has a holy moly 2-minute advantage to Wendelmeier, who has a 5-minute advantage to Shiro, and they are battling each other on track. Where is it? Fuck! I don't got it. Ach, Mann. Hatte ich eine Sache vorbereitet und die habe ich genau nicht. Race me so hard. Na guck mal, warte, das Velo musst du jetzt noch einen Stint fahren? Stimmt, oder?
Bei mir so im Plan.
So. Alter, Finne. Yep.
Musst du auch nochmal?
Und ich muss jetzt gleich fahren.
Ich auch.
Ach du Scheiße. Oh, ich habe eine Idee.
Fahr einfach im Autodrive.
Ey, der Stream wird jetzt richtig gottlos.
Wenn du im Autodrive fährst, ihr habt ungefähr...
Der Stream wird jetzt richtig gottlos.
Euer Abstand größer.
Der wird jetzt richtig ehrenlos.
Was passiert jetzt? Ich hab Angst.
Ich will alle Hände im Chat sehen. Alle Hände im Chat. Together in my room. Ja, okay, reicht wieder.
Why I wasn't hearing any sound alerts? Because I have the stream muted and listening to the sound of the bass.
You stupid idiot. Oh, okay. Handy weg. Hast du fein gemacht, Kausix. Hast du fein gemacht. Oh, wait.
It would have been even funnier had he spun it. Ah, well, he completely shot.
Oh my goodness. Okay, honest thing to everyone. Have you got any song recommendations or something that we can vibe for the last 10 minutes? Just to not get over with, but to
How about Hello Darkness, my old friend?
Das haben wir sogar als Sound Alert drin. Du musst nur 10 Bits bezahlen.
There's a complete song of it.
Ich mach's hier sogar im Stream an. Whoa, just me and you. Boom.
Ich will dich nicht in meinem Room.
Kausix, Junge.
Gypsy has lost his mind. I'm sorry.
Okay, I gotta watch Peachy and Helbig as they are battling each other for a little bit, I think. Oh, Kausix and Just Golly may battle as well. I mean, we could ask Helbig and Peachy if they wait for like 3 minutes.
Have a short coffee break.
Mal kurz rechts ranfahren mit der Mal kurz rechts ranfahren mit der schönen Blondine da in der Ecke reden. Kurz auf ein Eis einladen, so hey, warte mal, muss mal auf die 2 Männer da warten, die kommen vielleicht noch eingefahren. Oh Mann. Mädels, ich habe jetzt 1 Minute gewartet. Wollt ihr mir sagen, wir haben keine Song Recommendation für die letzten 10 Minuten? Kausix müssen wir nach Rennen auf Doping prüfen. Der hat zu viel Karotten gegessen, deswegen fährt er seitlich. Oh Junge, ich weiß noch, wie ich in einem Liga-Rennen Dragon Trail Seaside innen 2 überholt habe, indem ich mich durchgedriftet habe. Oh, das ist schön. Ah Junge, er fährt halt echt seitlich. Kausix, lass gut sein. Ich hab keinen Bock, dass du dafür eine Strafe kriegst. Oh Mann. Männer, als ob wir keine Song Recommendation haben. Ach nee, es liegt wahrscheinlich daran, dass sie keine Links posten dürfen. Müsste einfach nur einen Titel eingeben, dann suche ich mir den Rest raus. In der Zwischenzeit. Müsste man eigentlich zum Rennende abspielen.
Ich weiß immer noch nicht, ich habe den Stream immer noch im YouTube. Wenn wir im Discord wären, dann hätte ich das Stream-Audio wahrscheinlich. Obwohl, nee, dann würde ich mich ja auch selber hören. Das ist ja auch witzig.
Ich stelle mir das gerade vor, sprichst mit so einem Tauben. Ich höre dich nicht. Ach so, ich bin ja taub. Oh Mann.
Was sagt der Einbeinige zum Blinden? Ich trete dir gleich in den Arsch. Das will ich sehen.
Mann. Nächstes Stint startet dann um 8 Uhr? Ich glaube schon. Müsste hinhauen.
Ja, irgendwie so. Gucken, wie schnell wir die Leute in die Lobby kriegen.
Ja. Oh, ich habe ihn mit einer Penalty. Half a second. Disgusting.
Why it's not half a minute? Or half an hour?
Känguru, genau dafür bist du aufgestanden. Alle Hände im Chat. Ich will sie sehen. Alle Hände hoch, wir viben jetzt. Alle Hände hoch, wir viben jetzt.
Sofort wieder da.
Ich muss aber ehrlich sagen, dass das Lied halt übel geil reinpasst. Something new. Damaged Corvette. Peachy pulled away very strongly from Albig. Peachy was sitting behind one like 1 or 2 seconds and now is 7 seconds ahead. So I think that Helbig had a mistake. It looks like it because he lost 6 seconds in 1 lap. Which explains the gap of... Gute 2 Runden hat mich der Delay gekostet. Was soll ich sagen? Rauchen ist halt nicht gut. Dann griff im selben Moment zum Vape. Ja. Baby Jane von Rod Stewart. Kenne ich nicht, egal, weiter geht's. Moin, Dexbex. Schönen guten Morgen. Ich habe doch schön geschlafen, was Schönes geträumt. Ich hoffe, es geht dir gut. Du musst eine Sache machen. Musst darauf aufpassen, dass du dich nicht abschießen lässt. Dann hast du 50% geschafft. Ich, welcher Jahrgang? Baujahr 2001. November 2001. Also ich bin jetzt 21, werde dieses Jahr 22. Werde dieses Jahr 2. Leck mich doch am Arsch. Ich mit 22 habe definitiv mehr Scheiße in der Birne als ein 4-Jähriger. Doch, doch. Könnt ihr eine Ausweiskopie schicken, aber das wäre Datenfälschung. And we still have a Corvette with damage.
Gypsy ist doch gerade erst aus dem Kindergarten entlassen worden, habe ich gehört.
Die Fresse, Junge.
What is Hex doing? He's just completely driving off the track.
Interessanter Musikgeschmack für 22. Ich bin halt ein Kind mit Stil. Ich bin halt ein Macher.
Debatable.
Hätte jetzt eigentlich gereicht, wenn du gesagt hättest, ja, ein Kind mit Scheißstil. Mit Stil.
Ja,
Stil.
so 2000er Dance-Musik ist jetzt eigentlich ganz geil.
Ich brauche einen neuen Banger. Warte mal. Wir hatten jetzt Bum Bum, wir hatten jetzt Toto, wir hatten jetzt Rob Stewart. Jawohl. Jawohl, jetzt geht's los. Ist das nicht schön? Bei dem Rennen, an diesem frühen Morgen, nach so langer Zeit, noch 3 Minuten Rennstint. Einfach jetzt nur noch die Augen zu schließen, ein bisschen Klavier zu hören und ein bisschen Geplapper von irgendwelchen Leuten, die hier irgendwas zu sagen hätten. Die jetzt das Mikro greifen und sich für den größten E-Rape bereit machen.
Could it be that Top doesn't have enough fuel?
Wir auf Ernst noch kommentiert.
Ich hör's halt nicht, was du abspielst, von daher ist es mir egal.
Hey, Junge, dann mach doch mal an, du Flitzpiepe. Ich bin gerade so scheiße gut gelaunt, Alter. Sorry. Okay, genug Beethoven. Was ist das denn? Oh ja. Oh ja. Guck mal, da ist Shiro. Und da ist Kosix. Der keinen Reifen mehr hat. Der hat keinen Pneu mehr drauf. Jawohl, Junge. Ich hab die Idee.
Okay, the next lobby is open.
26 seconds. No, wait, we have more than 1 minute left. Okay, we have time. Wait. Alter, ich krieg bei dem Lied so richtige New Kids Vibes, ne?
Junge!
So ein großer Feuerbar, Junge. Hier. 10 Euro.
Mein Mantra. Schreibt irgendeiner die Gaps mit? Wahrscheinlich nicht, oder? Ich bin noch da.
Letzte Runde. Okay. Xavi, 78 Runden.
Ja, das ist erst. Ja, stimmt, das brauche ich ja auch.
Paul Elstag. Hey, Junge, das ist ja New Kids, bin ich bescheuert? Die letzten beiden Lieder kombinieren möchtest, empfehle ich Türkisch March Hardstyle. Also Hardstyle ist halt absolut nicht meins. Das ist halt wirklich nicht meins und ich verabscheue es eigentlich, aber das war jetzt irgendwie lustig gewesen.
Kurs 6627.
Also warte.
Godly 630.
Also Topica 1,56.
1,6.
Pro 6627. Du hast by the way wunderschön getanzt. Just for Godly 630.
Jupp.
Mr. Hex 821.
Jupp.
Xavi 78 Runden.
Wenn Zeit können wir gleich gucken. Das kriegen wir auch hin.
Danke für diese 3 schönen Stunden. Da haben wir ja die letzte, weil der Rest davor war ja richtig. War ja nicht auszuhalten.
So, wer ist da jetzt noch durch hier?
Shiro 14 glatt.
Hier. Ja.
Shiro 14 glatt.
Die Runden zurück sind.
Ja, wie gesagt, Shiro 14 glatt. Wendelmeier 936. Mr. Hex 821.
Den haben wir schon.
Mann!
Ja,
Top Racer.
Glaube ich, alle. Nee.
Give me the result. Warte, Replay? Safe. Gut. Result. Top Racer 33-0.
Peachy brauchen wir noch. Aber ich denke mal, dass da irgendwie. Dass wir es da aus dem Reporting ziehen können.
Ja, Pichi ist schlau genug, die macht das selber.
Top 33 und Peachy.
So, ich habe jetzt 2 Paare zusammengeführt. Helbig und das Velo nehmen sich jetzt ein Zimmer. Okay,
aber
guys.
bitte die Lobby noch nicht schließen. Warte.
Musst du Jailbird sagen.
Javi 30056 183. So, funktioniert das jetzt wieder hier? Nein, tut's nicht. Wieso funktioniert das nicht? Doch, es funktioniert. Okay, dann haben wir für KWE 1705. 705. Ach, Helbig haben wir jetzt auch nicht. Ja, egal. Wird schon passen. Irgendjemand wird es wohl durchgeben. So.
Och, Charles, du hast einen Job gehabt. Na gut, Mädels. Guys, thank you very much for enjoying the 6 hours I was streaming for you. The first 3 hours together with Otaku, aka Flame Haze, and the last 1.5 hour together with Nasho. I really enjoyed the last part of the stint, and always enjoyed the whole stream. I'm gonna race the next stint now. for all of you guys, good luck for the next 2 stints. And yeah, thank you very much for enjoying it. See you next time. See you on track. And keep it clean, keep it cool. And never unload without a Schalldämpfer.